The wind of the pitch. Out to short, Turner. Zips it across. One up, one down. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. And that one is inside, ball one. One out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Next offering is downstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Manny Machado, the next to hit, takes ball one. At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And now 3-1. Swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Bangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And a pitch. This to third. Throw is low, and he can pick it. So two down. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That one off the mark, and that is ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Kim at third. Tatis on at first with two down. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. 3-2. Now this is a rocket to left. And that's the third out. Padres leave a pair. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Turner, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This is Bryson Stott. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Around second is Turner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Bryce Harper. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Hard ground ball, base knock. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Throw is high and over his head. Gets back to first, no problem. A run comes in on the play.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In the air, right center. This is matched way back and his second homer this series. It's 5-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Machado throws to first in time, and Realmuto is out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 1-0. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. He's got to.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Glenn Otto.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Johan Rojas stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Camposano throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. First pitch, and he just misses.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Slings it across. 1 out in the second. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Tyler Wade at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Padres leave 1, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Gonna feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Now a chance for Bryson Stott.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Harper stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit hard. That gets through. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. They say he went.
0-1's the count.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he hits a ground ball right side. That ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. New inning getting started. Right here, Xander Bogaerts now. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. The other way, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
You see me?
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next to hit. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Phils leading by 5 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Turner sends it across to first. Machado out of the play. And it's a 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Wade makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a strike. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Next offering is down low.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Ball one.
Ball one low. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Campusano at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. And there's a hit. Throws to second. Runner holds up at second. Two aboard now. Profar climbs in on that left side. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Padres trying to get back into this one. Top half of inning number 4.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
We got full count.
In the dirt, blocked. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, runners at second and third. Outside, and that is ball 4. And now the DH.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Bases loaded. One away. Next pitch is outside. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A massive home run. A 4-spot on the board. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next pitch is downstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering upstairs. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a slow roller. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's down to 1 at 5. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And a pitch. 0-1. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and he ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Johan Rojas. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
0-2. One ball,
chase that
2
time.
strikes.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one hops against the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 6-4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out. Here's Harper now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great getting under pressure this year.
And the first offering is not close. Turner on third with 2 out. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-4.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hitting pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Castellanos is out. Gets him easily. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball 1,
Pitch
no
misses
strike.
there. 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs. Righty delivers. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Got him. And that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Foul ball there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. And the righty deals. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. The Padres trailing by 3. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field. And he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 10, Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. First offering, and it just misses. The Phillies leading by 3 here in the third and final game of the series. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for San Diego, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Phils put together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Real Muto at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seen.
High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
It's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
1 out, runner at second. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And a foul ball. Real Muto, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt.
0-2.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. Bogarts throws to first in time. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit, run scores.
Hits in a row for him here. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Johnny Brito comes on now.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
2 outs, runner at first. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And the 1-0. That's to third. Throw over to Cronenworth, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-4. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Going 1.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground right side. Stop. Gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The center fielder.
Now batting Tyler Wade. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The Phils leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here comes Sander Bogarts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one is lifted in the air, heading to the alley. Lunges, but can't make the catch. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Kim stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Merrifield makes the catch, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8, Padres 4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. Brito back to work. That's towards center. Wade under it. Calls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one fouled off.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the field side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One gone runner at first. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And he gets tied up right there.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. That misses the zone. 1-1. Harper over at first with one away. Swing and he breaks his bat. Over to Kim. One. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8, Padres. And we're back. We go to the top of the seventh. Now Machado up here. First pitch misses.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And he's safe at first. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And that one is inside. Next offering is down low. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a 4-pitch walk. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. And they cut the lead to 2.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So the tying run at second. Got him looking for the K. Next is the designated hitter. He's already homered here in this one. Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. One runs in. He's in there. What a game. We're tied at 8.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Bogarts at the plate and takes high there. Inside, just missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. The next pitch misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic. And he deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. That one missing inside. There's a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And the count 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-8. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
JT Realmuto steps in. Up the middle, Kim. Over to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
The left fielder, number 9,
Whit Merrifield now at the plate. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
A couple of singles back to back. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Merrifield, the lead runner, out at second. Boom. At first. One gone. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 12-8. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Steven Kohler.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So 2 away with nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Kohler, 26 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. Four runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Hit in the air, right field. Schwarber snags it, and there's 1 away. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the corner. 1 and 2. In the air, right side of the infield. Under it. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Campusano on the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and that is the inning. Padres down in order. They trail by 4. It's 12-8. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 8th. And now here is Harper. The pitch. Going around.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped right center field. Wade going back on this one. And caught on the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Camposado throws to first in time. And Castellanos is out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. They say you win.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, JT Realmuto. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Realmuto into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Yeah, the batter now, Whit Merrifield. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw-in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Alec Bohm will hit next. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Realmuto, the runner at third. Merrifield at first, 2 out of the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and now it's 14-8.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 1.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Right through there. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That one in there across the letters. On the ground, right side. Stop. Off balance throw in time. That takes care of Cronenworth. He's 2 outs away. Now Jurickson Profar. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the DH. He's already homered in this game. Andrew Bullock into the game. He's been so good against lefties.
Andrew
That's a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And that'll do it. 14-8 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long